Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Well, back here once again, one final time here on this beautiful Saturday afternoon from Scott Berry Field here on the campus of Mayville State University. It is Game 4 as Mayport CG will have their first game. They kick off their part of the Region 2 tournament, the top team in Region 2 baseball during this regular season, the 1 seed in the Region 2 tournament. Their opponent, a familiar one in the rivals, that is Hillsboro-Central Valley. The Burros, the 4 seed, got by a 2-0 victory against Finley Sharon Hope Page in game number 2 a little bit earlier on here today. So glad you could join us here on yourliveevent.com. No matter what the sport is, whether it's on the field, the diamond, the court, the mat, whatever else it may be, it's always a fun time when it's the Burros versus the Patriots, and should be another barn burner again here this afternoon in the Region 2 baseball tournament. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll preview the matchup. We'll hear from the coaches, and we return on our IRE Insurance pregame show, yourliveevent.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000-plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia, that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today. One of the main benefits of moving to the Halstead Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halstead Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Back here, yourliveevent.com as our IRE Insurance pregame continues. Brady Siebel's with you. Great Joe Stetz as well joining us, helping out, running the camera, running the computer as well for us here from Veterans Memorial Stadium, Scott Berry Field at the Almeyer Sports Complex here in Mayville. Well, Hillsboro-Central Valley now improving their record to 9-9. They got the victory against Finley Sharon Hope Page 2-0, a gem by Gavin Beliles. The Bros hoping for another gem from their pitcher and going back to one of their horses here today in Aaron Johnson. Let's get a little bit of a post-game, pre-game combo with the head coach for Hillsboro-Central Valley, Nathan Walsh. His pre-game coach's comments.
GoEvent.com pregame coach's comments. And Walsh, Gavin, a great pitching performance, 7-inning shutout gets you the victory, advance you in the Region 2 tournament.
Yeah, he had a big day for us. He was up there, he was throwing a lot of strikes and mixing up the speeds and hitting spots, and that's all we can ask for him. And then defense was behind him, and we got just enough runs to support him.
Going up now, familiar opponent, the rival in Mayport CG. Played them twice this year, 2 close games.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're expecting. Is hopefully we come out and play just a little bit better and make up a few of the mistakes that we made the last couple times we played them, and just play solid, and hopefully the best will come out for us.
Yeah, good pitching performance like you mentioned with Gavin, and now going to one of your horses here in Aaron Johnson here for game 2.
Yeah. I kind of thought I'd probably go with him if we were to win, and he's been pretty consistent for us all year long. So I'm hoping he has another good performance for us today.
All right, Walsh, thanks for the time. Good luck here in game 2.
Thank you.
Head coach Nathan Walsh for Hillsboro-Central Valley joining us on our IRE Insurance pregame show. The best service, the best coverage, the best value online at ireins.com. Take another quick break, then we'll talk with Coach Alex Berry for the Patriots when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at the Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about the Hope Page Public Schools and stay up to date with school and athletic calendars, teacher pages, and news by visiting hope-page.k12.nd.us. We are Spartans. We are learners, leaders, achievers, and believers. We will change the world.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com. As you see, Hillsboro-Central Valley taking the infield and outfield, getting their warm-ups in. You know, normally during these tournaments, the team that's already played during the day, usually they'll just decline the opportunity to get those warm-ups in, but just kind of with how the weather is here today, with the cool temperatures in Mayville, while it is warming up a little bit, it's still nowhere near blustery or just downright just warm here today. It's a little bit cool, chilly, and at parts this morning, downright I would say cold as well. So maybe just to warm them up, get the blood flowing, and they're doing their pregame warm-ups as well. Mayport CG has those finished. The Patriots, a very strong year here so far this year. They are the top seed in Region 1, coming into today 16-4, as they have only lost one region game. They split the pair with Thompson here this season, a 5-4 loss and a 4-1 victory. So only one region loss for the Patriots. A strong season, but hey, when it gets into tournament time, everyone is 0-0 to begin with. And Hillsboro-Central Valley now 1-0, trying to see if they can go 2-0 for the day. Alex Berry is the head coach for Mayport CG in his pregame. Coach's comments.
Coach, a strong regular season gets you the 1 seed. The final game here today against familiar opponent, rival in Hillsboro-Central Valley.
Yeah, it should be a good one. We expect nothing different. I mean, we had close ones with them in the regular season. We hope to come out here and compete and do the best job we can of locking in every pitch. We're confident in our abilities. I know they'll come to play. We respect them a lot, so we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, you mentioned both games really good games. Both games really good pitching performance, especially for your team for the most part. Hey, what more could you expect when it's the Burros and the Patriots, right?
Right, exactly. You're in conference foes. We see each other a lot throughout the year. I know they see them a lot throughout the summer. Like we said, we respect them. They're a good program. We like to think we can get out there and play some ball too. So we'll see what happens here, like I said, and we'll look to get after it right away.
Tell about who you have on the mound today. What you're hoping to see out of them?
We'll have Jay Cutter on the mound, just looking to be himself, throw strikes, throw quality pitches throughout the game. I think our defense can do a good job here, so we want to lock in and throw strikes and get ahead in the count.
Alex, thanks for the time. Good luck.
Thank you.
Alex Berry, head coach for Mayport C, joining us on our IRE Insurance pregame show. As you can tell, it is a breezy day here from Scott Berry Field. That may be something that plays into the effect of this game here later today. I've seen maybe a couple instances of fielders maybe misjudging balls or just balls getting caught up in the wind, maybe changing direction, and that could certainly be a factor here in game number 4 today. We'll take another break. We'll continue on with our IRE Insurance pregame show when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program for kids. It's a young savers club with various incentives, including newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to find out more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
The aisles at Mix Grocery and Hope are filled with products you know and love. That's why Mix Grocery is your one-stop shop for all of your shopping needs. Mix has a deli, bakery, produce, and fresh meat. Whether you're looking for quick and easy meals or trying a new recipe, you'll find what you need at a great value. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mix Grocery in Hope, North Dakota. 701-945-2691.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com. Hillsboro-Central Valley just finishing taking up their infield and outfield, getting their warm-ups in. These two teams have played each other twice this season. Both of them been very good games that have went down to the wire. Two teams played early on in this season back in April 22nd, right? It was the first game for really both teams in over a week just because of the that last stand that Winter had there during the end of the month. But it was a 3-1 Mayport CG victory. The Burros got a 1-0 lead, then Mayport CG got 3, and it was a great pitcher's duel for both teams. The Mayport CG, a good 1-2 pitching performance, got them the victory there. And then just a week and a half ago or so, on May 11th, a 5-4 victory. Andrew Doolum had a home run for Hillsboro-Central Valley. The Burros, a late comeback attempt. They actually loaded the bases with 2 outs. They had second and third, then an intentional walk to Doolum to Cole Hebel, who also had a triple that game. Paid off for Mayport CG. They got the out and the victory as a 5-4-1. They were able to hold off for that. So 2-0 are the Patriots, but it's been a tight 2 games, and really you should expect nothing less when the Burros and the Patriots match up here in, again, whatever sport, a classic rivalry in the Red River Valley, Mayport CG, Mayville, then Mayport, and then now Mayport CG against Hillsboro, and now Hillsboro-Central Valley. Always a fun, supercharged atmosphere for the games. We'll take another break, then we'll come back with our starting lineups when we return to YourLiveEvent.com.
The vision of the Findlay Sharon Public School is to educate today's learners for tomorrow's world. The mission of the students and staff is to have the power, pride, opportunity, wisdom, effort, and relationships to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Through this effort, students at the Findlay Sharon Public School will become well-rounded, confident, and responsible individuals who aspire to achieve their full potential. To learn more, visit FindlaySharonSchool.com. And go Spartans!
You may know that Big Tex Trailers already offers you industry-leading features like mega ramps, HD suspension, and the all-new hydraulic dovetail. Every time you hook on, know that your Big Tex is up for the job. See Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro to find out what owning a Big Tex can do for you. Shop the full line of Big Tex products from ATV trailers to goosenecks to dump trailers and more. Visit your Big Tex dealer, Bloomfield Enterprises, Hillsboro. Contact Tim at 701-430-0877.
There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between 2 of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit Hillsboro-ND.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Coaches meeting taking place. Lineups are being announced, so we'll take that as the cue for us to give you our starting lineups, which of course are brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. You can discover career opportunities online at crystalsugar.com. There we go. We'll start with the batting order for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Burros of Hillsboro-Central. Peyton Beliles will lead it off. He is the catcher. Batting second, the shortstop, Andrew Doolum. Batting third at first base is Cole Hebel. Aaron Johnson, the pitcher, bats fourth. Gannon Lemke, the left fielder, bats fifth. And batting sixth at third base, Devin Johnson. Jackson Anderson in center field bats seventh. Right fielder Alec Magnuson bats eighth. And second baseman Braden Walsh will bat ninth. Of course, the Burros are coached by Nathan Walsh. The assistant is Ben Strand. Time now for the Mayport CG lineups. The visitors, or the home team on the scoreboard, they'll bat in the bottom half of the inning. Ethan Bergstrom plays left field. He'll lead it off. Center fielder Reed Kritzberger bats second. Shortstop Sawyer Satcham bats third. And first baseman Jordan Evans will bat fourth. Batting fifth is the third baseman, Lucas Fugelberg. And batting sixth, the pitcher, Jake Hutter. Batting seventh, the catcher, Andrew Arnsvold. Batting eighth, the right fielder, Marshall Kloster. And batting ninth at second base is Cole Kritzberger. Those are your starting lineups. Again, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Discover career opportunities online at crystalsugar.com. So Hutter finishing up his warm-up pitches. This should be a fun matchup here. The winner advances to the semifinals where they will take on Thompson, whereas the loser of this one, game number 4, will play the 10:30 game against Larimore on Monday. So Belial steps in, leadoff, swung on a miss for strike one as our first pitch is at 4:54. And a ball evens it up at 1-1. Belial's the catcher here for game number 2, was the shortstop and then moved to the catching position in game number 2, their first one for HCV. He went 0 for 3. Now a ball and 2 strikes with Andrew Doolum on deck. As Hutter, the lefty, the windup, and the 1-2. Grounder to third. Fugelberg with it. Throw on to first. To Evans, and 5-3 the putout. 1 away.
At the plate, the shortstop, number 11, Andrew Doolum.
So that'll bring up Andrew Doolum for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Now the shortstop. And entered the tournament did Andrew Doolum, 21 for 52, a .404 batting average. 1-0 to Doolum. Was 0 for 3 against Findlay Sharon Hope Page. Another chopper to third, and this one right through the wickets, and it will be an E5 and a runner at first for Hillsboro-Central Valley.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 13.
Fugelberg maybe took the eye off the baseball at the last second to check the runner, and it cost him right through the legs, Bill Buckner style, and there's a runner at first for Cole Hebel. Pickoff attempt back to first, sliding in safely is Doolum. So we'll see if they can get an early lead. First pitch is up high. 1-0. So Hillsboro-Central Valley, really the advantage with Gavin Belial's pitching performance was the fact that they were able to save, one of their top pitchers in Aaron Johnson here for game number 2. So in a sense, almost in that same spot as Mayport CG is. You still have really your 3 best pitchers available here at this tournament with Aaron Johnson, Devin Johnson, and Andrew Doolum. Also, Peyton Belial has shown that he can get you a couple innings if necessary. Throw back to first, and what's sliding in safely is Doolum once again. It'll stay 1-1. So Hutter now from the stretch sets, delivers, and a sweeper floats in there for strike 2. It's a ball and 2 strikes. He will a single and a walk with a run scored against Findlay Sharon Hope Page. 1-2 is rounded right into the Patriots dugout. Able to stay alive is Hebel, as it'll stay at 1-2. HCV, same uniforms as this morning. White uniforms, blue pinstripes with HCV, left upper chest, right belly with a small blue number, and then a big blue numeral on the back with a burrow above it as Hebel hit by a pitch. And runners will be at first and second.
To the plate, the pitcher, number 21, Aaron Johnson.
So great opportunity for the Burros early on as Aaron Johnson will step in for his first plate appearance. First plate appearance in their first game resulted in a solo home run. See if he can make magic strike twice, or lightning strike twice. I don't know the metaphor. Something like that. 0-1 to Aaron Johnson with Gannon Limke on deck. Pitch on its way. Popped up. It'll stay in the infield, and infield fly is called. It drops. And then now a confusion at the base pass. And now they're going to tag Cole Hebel. So the infield fly rule was called. Aaron Johnson is out. And then they tagged Cole Hebel. who saw the ball land, thought he had to go to second. They tag him out, and not how you'd necessarily want to drop the double play, but that is how the Burros are retired in the top half of the first. No runs, no hits, one error. They left one on base. We go to the bottom of the first on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Spartans as they compete both on and off the field. You've put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish your goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience that you can trust to get the job done with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, contact Triple E Incorporated 701-668-2258 or stop by the office in Page. Make your next project a winner with the team from Triple E Incorporated of Page, cheering on the Finley Sharon Hope Page Spartans.
You asked, how will Enbridge's Line 3 replacement help keep the environment safe? Well, nothing is more important to us than the safety of the environment and the people of Minnesota. That's why we're replacing an aging pipeline with much safer, state-of-the-art infrastructure along a route that avoids impacts to people and the environment. Safety and environmental protection are Enbridge's core values and the very foundation of our business. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3US.
So Mayport CG, their first opportunity to step up to the plate after the infield fly then leads to a double play as then Mayport CG gets out of the inning. They had the first they had the first threat of the game at first and second with one out, but unable to get anything across as now it will be Mayport CG to the plate, and Aaron Johnson is your pitcher for the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley. One of the horses here for the Burros throughout the season. And Ethan Bergstrom, Reed Kritzberger, Sawyer Satcham. Those are the three due up in the bottom half of the first. And so glad you could join us here today.
For the Patriots, the left fielder, number 7, Ethan Bergstrom.
As Ethan Bergstrom will lead it off for Mayport CG. Right-handed hitting left fielder. Johnson sets. First pitch is a called strike. Aaron Johnson in 6 pitching appearances. He started 3 games. He is 3-1. He's allowed 30 hits, 13 runs. 11 of them were earned with 11 walks. He struck out 31, a 3.45 ERA in 21.1 innings. As a fly ball over to Magnuson in right. He'll make the play and one away.
Now batting the center fielder, number 10, Reed Kritzberger.
So one down for Reed Kritzberger. Base is empty. First pitch to Kritzberger is in the dirt for ball 1. This is game number 4 of 4 today, our final game of the first day of the Region 1 baseball tournament. Started at 10:30 this morning as had Northwood an 11-1 victory against Larimore, a final in 6 innings. Followed by game 2, Hillsboro-Central Valley, a 2-0 victory against Finley Sharon Hope Page. Then in our second round of winners brackets, Thompson with an 11-1 victory against Haddon Northwood in 5 innings. And we now have game number 4 of the Burros against Mayport CG. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Reed Kritzberger. Just missed up high. Count is full at 3-2. That one lined down the left field line. It gets into the bullpen foul. Kritzberger able to stay alive for at least one more pitch. Johnston shakes off the catcher a couple times. Now finds a sign he likes. Wind up, 3-2. High, that's ball 4. And a 1-out walk. So first base runner for Mayport CG.
Now batting the shortstop, number 8, Sawyer Satcham.
That'll bring up the shortstop, Sawyer Satcham, for the Patriots. So Johnson now will have to work from the stretch for the first time. Johnson sets, looks back at first, now delivers. First pitch swinging, a liner to left field. That'll get down for a base hit. Limke will try to cut it off. Runner Kritzberger coming around from third, and he's safe. And Satcham will take second on the throw. Throw was there. Devin Johnson just unable to
At the plate,
make the pick off of the hop. It deflected off of his glove. Had a play at third. Instead, it'll be second and third with only one out. Jordan Evans an opportunity to give Mayport CG on the scoreboard. First pitch is outside for ball one. So on Monday, we'll start at 10:30. Larimore will take on the loser of this game between the Burros and the Patriots. 1-0. Called strike. So 1-1. Then following that is game 6. It'll be Finley, Sharon Hope Page, and Haddon Northwood in the second loser out game. Followed by the winner of the two losers out games for game 7. And then the nightcap will be the semifinal in the winner's bracket between Thompson and the winner of this game. 2 balls and a strike to the Patriot first baseman. Set by Johnson. And the delivery. Fouled into the Burrow dugout. It'll be 2-2. Of course, Alex Berry, the head coach for Mayport CG. Kellen Engett, the assistant coach, as is Rick Torgerson. 2-2. Johnson sets. Now he'll step off. Time called. Lucas Fugelberg on deck for Mayport CG. Just missed outside, and the count is full at 3-2. So now another full count, and popped up. We'll see if it's deep enough, and it will fall in front of Anderson. It'll bring home a run. It's an RBI single. So Evans delivers, brings in Kritzberger, Satcham to third, and Mayport CG is on the scoreboard first. They have one across in the bottom of the first, and they're not done yet with only one down. Third straight Patriot to reach base, as Lucas Fugelberg will bat for the Patriots, left-handed hitting third baseman. Pitch to Fugelberg up high for ball one. Jake Hutter on deck for Mayport CG. Devin Johnson playing right at the grass. Now runner goes. It's cut off by Walsh. It's a stolen base. Design play there to have Walsh cut it off. See if Satcham was maybe leaning too far off the bag. He wasn't. And now it's second and third for Fugelberg. Now the infield will play in for the Burros. Outside. 2 balls and a strike. Outfield playing normal depth, anything in the air likely to score a run. And it's a call and strike, aims it up at 2-2. Evans taking maybe an extra couple of steps with how the infield is playing. Andrew Doolin shaded a couple extra steps closer to third base as that one is fouled back. Fugelberg stays alive. It'll stay 2-2. So Mayport CG a chance to put in a crooked number early on in the game. The set by Johnson and the 2-2 high and another full count. See what the approach is, 3-2. And it hit him. So hit by a pitch. And that loads the bases.
Number 4, Jake Hutter.
So that'll bring up Jake Hutter. But first, Coach Nathan Walsh for the Burros, a quick meeting on the mound as he'll try to calm down his pitcher. We'll take a quick break. YourLiveEvent.com.
Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities, Goose River Heating and Cooling. Call Corey today and visit about installing a new Ruud air conditioner. When the temperature rises, stay cool with a Ruud system installed by the professionals at Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro. Call Corey today, 701-430-1990, and stay cool with the help of a Ruud air conditioning system from Goose River Heating and Cooling, serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities.
Aaron Johnson already had 24 pitches here this inning, 12 and 12. As Jake Hutter, the chance to help out his cause. The bases are loaded. Well, obviously, the hit by pitch to Fugelberg, not ideal, does set up the force play at home. They can get it. Infield stays in. About a step or two in front of the grass as Johnson sets. And the first pitch to Hutter in the dirt, but Belial's able to get a piece of it, deflects it, keeps it in front of him, and the runners stay put. It's a ball and no strikes. Outfield a couple steps in as well, seeing if they can cut off or force the runner to stay at third, as that one is pulled well foul out of play. It's a ball and a strike. Andrew Arsvold on deck, the catcher for Mayport CG. Johnson sets, and the 1-1. Swung on and missed. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Could be a big strikeout for Johnson if he can get a third strike against Hutter. 1-2 on its way. As popped up. Devin Johnson calling it, taking it, making the play. A big second out as Hutter out on the pop fly to third. So now 2 outs.
The catcher, number 26, Andrew Arsvold.
And Johnson 1 out away from only giving up 1 run in the inning. So 1-0 in favor of Mayport CG as the catcher Andrew Arsvold will step in. First pitch to him. Went off speed, taken for strike 1. So bases loaded. Satcham at third, Evans at second, Fugelberg at first for Arsvold. 0-1, high and tight. It's a ball and a strike. Mayport CG, the gray and shades of red, old sunrise jerseys reminiscent of the 1970s Houston Astros. That one fouled out of play. It gets towards the parking lot. Not far enough for Joe's truck, so that's good. I checked in between games, and no dents, no cracks in the windshield. So your truck has been spared so far today.
Well, it's a nice pickup. It ain't gonna get shattered.
There's a little chopper nubber, but foul, and it will die in the grass. in foul territory, 1-2. So ball and 2 strikes. Aaron Johnson trying to get out of the inning, 1 strike away from doing so. Johnson sets, and the 1-2. Fly ball right down the foul line. Hebel off of his glove. It drops. 1 run is in. They'll wave across Evans as well. He'll slide in safely, and then it gets by Belials, and that will bring in Fugelberg as well. So 3 runs scored, as it'll be 2 errors on Cole Hebel. So the first error, which allows Satcham and Evans to score, and then a throwing error by him, allowing Fugelberg to come all the way around from first.
Right fielder, number 38.
Arsvold ends up at second, as then we'll get a courtesy runner. So it's now 4-0. As Landon Koenig is the courtesy runner at second base. 0-1. See how Johnson responds. Looks like he was out of the inning, only giving up 1, but now it's 4. So Marshall Kloster, 2 outs and a runner at first, has a 1-1 count. Johnson sets, delivers, high. 2 balls and a strike. So Johnson, the set, looks back at second, now delivers and fouls that one into the backstop. It's now 2-2. Two, swung on and missed in the dirt, and they'll just tag him as it's a swinging strikeout, and that will retire the side. But for Mayport CG in the bottom of the first, they get 4 runs on 2 hits. 2 errors, they left 1 on base. We played 1 complete with Mayport CG leading 4-0 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts congratulate the seniors on your success, and they wish you well in your future endeavors. They encourage you to step into your future secure in the knowledge that this world needs you and the unique, inspiring gifts that only you can give. Best wishes go with you, graduates, as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead and a world of new possibilities. Congratulations, graduates, from the administration, staff, and students at the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts. At Hillsboro Drug and Gift, you can find a lot of new spring items and gift ideas to check out. There's everything from new spring decor to gifts for any occasion. Find gift items for Mother's Day, confirmation, graduation, weddings, also birthdays and anniversaries too. Of course, you'll find a great selection of greeting cards for all occasions. Stop in and see what's new at Hillsboro Drug and Gift. And don't forget about your pharmacy and healthcare needs too. They provide in-town delivery and offer mail-out services for their customers. Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart caring for you at a
So the Burros have dug themselves in an early hole as they trail 4-0. Gannon Limke first pitch swinging, fly ball center field. Reed Kritzberger going back, and that one is just over out of the reach of him. And Gannon Limke a leadoff double. Burros see if they can get something going in the top of the second. So Limke, first pitch of the inning, drove it to dead center field. Kritzberger might have gotten turned around a little bit. Tried lunging for it, extending out, and just over his glove for a leadoff double. But Devin Johnson, first pitch swinging, and unable to make the play is Arsvold. Just a step behind. And it'll be 1 strike to Devin Johnson, the third baseman. Was a designated player hitter in game number 1 for the Burros. He went 1 for 3 with a double. Hutter sets, delivers. Just missed outside. Ball and a strike. So Hutter back in the stretch once again. Looks at second, now delivers. And that one up the middle. That'll be a base hit as they'll hold Limke, but it'll be first and third for the Burros. So Devin Johnson right back up the middle.
The center fielder, number 4, Jackson.
That'll bring up Jackson Anderson. We'll see if they try to put Johnson in motion. Not the fleetest of foot for the Burros. Jackson Anderson will step in, the center fielder. See if the bottom of the order can get something going. Pickoff attempt, and they got him! Oh, a great move by Hutter. Fools Johnson. He took that secondary lead, tried to get back to the base, was unable to. He's picked off. So now 1 out and just a runner at third. As Hutter sets and delivers. That's low for ball 1. So Anderson now just a runner at third, the center fielder. Was 0 for 2. Grounder up the middle that is deflected off of Hutter's glove, and it'll get into the outfield as that will bring in a run. So it deflected off of Hutter's glove. It went right to Satcham, but Satcham booted it. It went into shallow center field. It's an E6, and the Burros get their first run of the game. Grounder, Kritzberger at second, throw to short, back to first, and it's a 4-6-3 double play. Cole Kritzberger to Sawyer Satcham to Jordan Evans, 4-6-3, and that will retire the side in the top of the second. But the Burros, they do get one across on 3 hits. No errors. They left none on base as we go to the bottom of the second. 4-1, Mayport CG leads on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
Farmers, what do you like on your salad? I'm kind of a Caesar salad kind of guy myself. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance. Now, I am no chef, but I would say a Caesar salad is way tastier to eat than a corn or soybean salad this summer. If you haven't bought your hail insurance yet, give us a call. We would be glad to help, but just don't wait too long because it's way more profitable to bring that crop to the elevator than eat a shredded corn and bean salad all summer long. For more information on our crop hail coverages, go to IrieInsurance.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
More new trades at Norman County Implement Highway 9 North 8. 3 Batwing mowers, used 15-foot models, all available. The price ranges from $7,500 to $15,000. Batwing mowers at Norman County Implement. 08 Wilrich Double Spring Quad X 50-foot has 8-inch shovels priced at $27,000. And remember the new Massey Ferguson compact tractor model 1840 with loader cab and all the extras. Talk to Chuck O'Neill for more information. Norman County Implement Highway 9 North 8 thanks you for your business. Precision planting of the 2021 crop has started. Everyone at RDK Enterprises wants you to know these items. Call RDK Enterprises for your planter needs. RDK Enterprises has maintenance parts in stock. Call for Precision Planter support, 701-636-2119. Please have a safe spring. Thank you for choosing RDK Enterprises for your precision planter needs. RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton. PlanterDoc.com. It pays to plant with precision.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com, as we have a pitching change already. So Peyton Beliles will move from catcher. He'll now be the pitcher. Aaron Johnson moves to short, and then Andrew Doolum, the shortstop, moves to the catcher behind the plate. Cole Kritzberger, first pitch swinging, grounder foul down the third base line. So Aaron Johnson, he went 1 innings pitched, only 38 pitches, so He'll have, 97 remaining. Gave up 4 runs. Only one of them was earned. On 2 hits, walked 1. Grounder to short. Johnson over to Hebel. In time for the out.
Batting for the Patriots.
So Aaron Johnson, Nicole Hebel, 6-3, and 1 away. Also 1 strikeout for Aaron Johnson as well. On 2 hits. First pitch swinging back to the top of the order. Ethan Bergstrom skies that one foul and out of play. Also a walk and a hit by a pitch. 0-1 is high. That'll make it 1-1. Bergstrom flew out to Magnuson in right, his first plate appearance. The 1-1 in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch low. 3 balls and a strike to Bergstrom with Reed Kritzberger on deck. Of course, we had the East Region track meet. Joe, Derek, both there in Hillsboro yesterday night. As Hillsboro-Central Valley, the Borough boys were the region champions. 3 balls and a strike. In the dirt, it's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 10, Reed Kritzberger.
Langdon area Edmore Munich was the girls team champions. Number of boroughs headed to state. Stay tuned, rjbroadcasting.com, KRJB, more information about the upcoming state track and field meet. Friday and Saturday from the Bismarck Community Bowl. It's 1-0 to Reed Kritzberger. Walk and a run scored in the first inning. Lyles a look, bunt, taken for strike 1, throw down to second and not in time. Bergstrom with a stolen base throw, looked like it was there. Kritzberger just kind of slid around. Walsh unable to tag him, and it's a ball and a strike. Peyton Beliles in 10 2/3 innings pitched. He's a 3-1 with a 9.19 ERA. 1-0 is his record. He's given up 20 runs, 20 had 16 runs, 14 of them were earned. Walked 11, struck out 2. 2-1 pitch, and that one line just over a reaching Devin Johnson. They'll hold the runner at third, but it'll be runners at the corners. Kritzberger with his first hit of the game. First hit issued by Peyton Beliles, and it's now runners at the corners. That'll bring up Sawyer Satcham for Mayport CG. Lyles sets, looks at second, and will step off and look Kritzberger back. Satcham single and a run scored in the first. Throwback to second and sliding in safely is Kritzberger once again. As Belial steps back off once again. Satcham just standing there waiting. Anytime he'll take a pitch. As in the dirt and going is Kritzberger. It's cut off. As now second and third for Sawyer Satcham. Lyles sets, delivers, and a called strike. So 1-1 to the Patriots shortstop with Jordan Evans on deck. Lyles back in as that one is swung on left field. That one will fall down for a base hit. One run is in. They'll wave Pittsburgh around as well as Satcham delivers a 2-run double. That'll up the lead now to 5 as it's 6-1 in favor of Mayport CG.
Now batting, first baseman, number 2.
So big lead for the Patriots, and only one out in the inning. Jordan Evans will step in. Lyles a couple looks at second, and now he'll step off and time called. Evans 1 for 1, an RBI single in the first, eventually came around to score. Lyles sets, and that plunked him. Might have got him in the head, or at least the upper shoulder in area. Second hit batter for the Patriots, and it's first and second.
The third baseman, number 13.
As Lucas Fugelberg will step in. Left-handed hitting third baseman for the Patriots. On the outside corner, 0-1. Fugelberg was hit by a pitch in the first, came around to score the fourth and final run of that first inning. Lyles sets, delivers, and fouled that one into the back screen, and it's now 0-2. Pitcher Jake Hutter on deck. The set and the 0-2 is low. They get a ball and 2 strikes. First and second, 1 out. Chance for Mayport CG to continue their lead. As off speed, and that one is popped up, skied towards second. Infield fly is called. Aaron Johnson makes the catch anyway. And it's now 2 down.
Now up to the plate, the pitcher, number 4.
So hitter versus hitter matchup. Jake Hutter will bat for the Patriots. The set, high, all in 2 strikes. Lyles now at 20 pitches, 10-10. Low to Hutter, 2-0. In postseason pitching regulations, pitching limits in play. Strike and a throw down to second. Both runners able to get back in safely. So you're allowed 120 pitches per day. 135 is your maximum pitch count. You're limited to 3 pitching appearances during the tournament as well. 2-1 is high. 3 balls and a strike. From 0 to 45 pitches, it's not required a day of rest. 46 to 90, 1 rest day required, and 91 to 120, 2 days of rest are required. Grounder, that one will get through the infield as Hutter has a single. They'll wave across the runner as well, as coming in to score is Sawyer Satcham. So Jake Hutter, an RBI single.
Now batting, the catcher,
Satcham crosses the plate. Evans goes to second, as it's now a 7-1 lead. Third run of the inning. Pitch is high and outside for ball 1 to Andrew Arsvold. Reached on an error in the first, eventually came around to score. As another base hit, that one to left field. They'll wave around Evans as well. And no play, as it's another RBI single, this time for Arsvold. Evans scores, Hutter to second as Evans, I just think for good measure, got in the head first slide. As for the catcher, I believe once again, Landon Koenig, the courtesy runner. So now 4 runs in each inning. Braden Knutsvig. All right, they changed numbers from what's listed in the scorebook. So Braden Knutsvig is the courtesy runner. Apologize for that. As Marshall Kloster, his second plate appearance, it has a ball and a strike against him. 9th batter for the Patriots. Mayport CG has sent 8 and now 9 batters to the plate in the first 2 innings. Lyles fakes a throwback, gained back in safely as Hutter. 1-1 pitch, low. 2 balls and a strike. Lyles sets, and the 2-1. That one looked like might have slipped off of on the grip on the release point. Floated in there high, 3 balls and a strike. That one in the dirt and bounces away from Doolin. It's ball 4. So now the bases are loaded. Hutter to third, Knutsvig to second, and now Kloster will occupy first. As we get another mound visit from Coach Walsh, 8-1. The Patriots lead on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seat sales scoreboard.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. It's an 8-1 lead for Mayport CG, as now Patriots have gone completely through the order here in the second inning, as back to Cole Kritzberger for Mayport CG. Pitches outside, a ball and no strikes. Kritzberger led off the inning with a ground out. His second plate appearance this inning. Low 2-0. Bases loaded. Hutter at third. Braden Knutsvig at second. Marshall Kloster at first. 2-0. Lyles sets, delivers. Called strike. Defensively, the Burros playing about normal depth, maybe closer to double play depth. Just wanting to get some outs here. 2-1 pitch. Grounder. That one will get through the infield. 1 run will score. They'll hold the runners at third, and so everyone moves up 690 feet as Kritzberger the RBI single. Hutter scores. Knutsvig to third. Kloster now at second, and Kritzberger will be at first, and back to now the top of the order Third time through, Ethan Bergstrom to step in. First pitch swinging. Fly ball, deep left field. Limke going back. It's gone! It's a grand slam for Ethan Bergstrom. One pitch, 4 runs, and it's now a 12-1 lead. 13-1. 13-1 in favor of Mayport CG as Bergstrom clears the bases with the grand slam. Knutsvik scores, Kloster scores, Kritzberger scores, Bergstrom scores himself. It's a 12-run lead for Mayport CG. As Reed Kritzberger, first pitch to him is behind him. It's 1-2. So the bats have come alive for Mayport CG. Inside 2-0. Second home run we've had today. Both of them to left field. The Burros got one against Mayport CG. As I think we have a warning here from the Burros. Warning issued by the home plate umpire towards HCV. Imagine a lot of frustration for the Burros right now. They trail 13-1. They've given up 9 runs this inning. Up high, 2 balls and a strike. Kritzberger a liner, but right to Devin Johnson, and that will end the inning. But Mayport CG bats around in the bottom half of inning number 2 as they get 9 runs, highlighted by the Ethan Bergstrom grand slam. As 9 runs on 6 hit, no errors. They left none on base. 2 complete on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley trails as Mayport CG leads 13-1. YourLiveEvent.com.
Valley General Store in Halstead is now open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. They welcome you to stop in, get all your hardware items, groceries, and more now in the new store with more inventory. Valley General Store in Halstead. Come and shop for your fresh produce and grocery items. Valley General Store, now with groceries in Halstead. Thanks to all who have visited the new Valley General Store in Halstead. If you haven't been there yet, they welcome you to stop in at the store full of hardware, groceries, and more. Valley General Store in Halstead, open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
You know the importance of planning before you plant. To finish strong, you need a solid start. That's why at Cess Vonderhoff, we remain committed to developing sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, all to help you make spring decisions that will yield the harvest you envision. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess Vonderhoff, a passion that grows.
As Braden Walsh will lead it off for Hillsboro-Central Valley in the bottom of the third. As the Burros have dug themselves quite a hole here in through the first 2 innings, as it's a 13-1 deficit for HCV. Called strike. So far, Hutter for the Patriots cruising 2 scoreless innings. Only giving up, 2 innings, gave up 1 run as Walsh grounded to second, Kritzberger on to first. 4-3 the putout. Burros did get something going last inning. They got 3 hits, got 1 run, but double play ended the inning. Only to 1, and then the bats got going. We're back to the top of the order. Peyton Bilau's first pitch swinging, skies that one up in the air. As Fugelberg will call for it. He'll make the play. Hop out to the third baseman. And quickly 2 outs for Andrew Doolum. Base is empty.
Now batting, the catcher, number 11, Andrew Doolum.
So Doolum to the plate. Reached on an error his first time up. Got as far as second, but was left there. First pitch swinging. Fly ball left field. That one will drop out of play, or will drop foul right by the dugout or the bullpens, and it's strike one. The 0-1 just missed, and it's a ball and a strike. Cole Hebel on deck for Hillsboro-Central Valley. The 1-1. This time just missed outside, and it's now 2-1. A couple of very close pitches, just didn't get the call on either one. This time flied out left field, and Kritzberger, the center fielder, will call him off and make the catch. F8 and 3 away, a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left on. We go to bottom of the third. Mayport CG leads 13-1 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
We built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
Down his step. Back here, YourLiveEvent.com, as another pitching change. Braden Walsh will now be on the mound for Hillsboro-Central Valley as Peyton Beliles. He went 1 inning as well. 41 pitches, gave up 9 runs. All of them were earned on 6 hits, and he walked 2. Also, he hit 1. So now Braden Walsh will be the pitcher. Braden Walsh, 1 2/3 innings pitched, gave up 2 hits, walked 1, struck out 1, hit 1 batter, did not give up a run, however, in that appearance, so in 0.0 ERA, and if you're Hillsboro-Central Valley, a 12-run deficit. If you're the Burros, game probably out of hand. Why try to eat up some of the pitch count from some of your better pitchers? Again, Aaron Johnson will have just under 100 pitches remaining in the tournament. Peyton Beliles will have about 90 or so pitches remaining in the tournament. He went, 41? So, yeah, about 93, 94 pitches would remain for Peyton Beliles as well throughout the tournament. As Sawyer Satcham will bat for Mayport CG to lead it off in the bottom half of the third. As Walsh, the right-handed delivery. First pitch swinging, a liner in front of Limke, and it will be a leadoff single for Sawyer Satcham. So Satcham, his third hit.
Jordan Evans.
His second single, also had a two-run double in the second, and he scored 2 runs. That'll bring up Jordan Evans. 2 plate appearances, 2 trips to base, an RBI single in the first. Hit by a pitch in the second, has scored twice. One and 0 to the Patriot first baseman. As Walsh now from the stretch, sets, delivers, runner going in the dirt, and no chance for a throw as Satcham swipes second. So runner in scoring position. The set, and a called strike. Lucas Fuelberg on deck. Chopper, third base side for a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes, count as even. Runner on second with no outs, bottom of the third. Patriots looking to tack on here. Swung on a miss, strike 3 as Walsh gets the strikeout. That is the first strikeout for Hillsboro-Central Valley here this game. Excuse me, second one. Kloster struck out in the first. First strikeout for Braden Walsh. As Lucas Fugelberg will take ball 1. 0 for 1, hit by a pitch and a run scored in the first, then popped out to short in the second. Fouls that one out of play. It's a ball and a strike. Jake Hutter on deck. The set and the 1-1. Called strike. Ball and 2 strikes to the Patriot third baseman. Walsh sets, delivers. Popped up. Doolum chasing after it, however, it's in the seats. It'll stay 2-2. Rose, of course, will have to get a couple runs here. Try to extend this game already here in the third. Pitch is outside, makes it 2-2. Of course, the East Region softball tournament got underway yesterday in Central Cass at Cost Field. 2-2 pitch. Inside, and the count is full. We had all 4 games for you on yourliveevent.com as we'll look at the bracket after this pitch as Fugelberg lines that one over the head of a leaping Belials. They'll send Satcham around. Throw will not be in time as Lucas Fugelberg with the RBI single. Satcham scores. It's now 14-1.
Now at the plate, the pitcher, number 4, Jake Hutter.
So that'll bring up Jake Hutter, 1 for 2, an RBI single, and a run scored in the second. All 9 Patriots have scored a run so far. You're through 2 1/3 innings. In the dirt, throw down to first and back in safely.
So far, through 3 innings, the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros pitchers, all of them have thrown more pitches than a single inning from Jake Hutter for the Patriots.
Swung on and missed. Throw down to second and sliding in safely is Fugelberg. Throw was there from Doolum. Belials was unable to secure the throw. So it's a ball and a strike to the pitcher, Jake Hutter. Andrew Arsvold on deck. 1-1. Outside, 2 balls and a strike. Yesterday, game 1, Thompson defeated Hankinson, the Hankinson Co-op 10-6 to advance to the semifinal round. Called strike games it up 2-2. Northern Cass defeated Grafton on an Abby Richmond walk-off home run in the bottom of the 7th. Central Cass an 11-0 victory in 5 innings against Pembina County North. And Kindred Richland 3-1 against Mayport CG Haddon Northwood. Swung on a miss, second strikeout for Walsh and 2 away. In that Kindred Richland Mayport CG Haddon Northwood game, one of the more interesting moments that I've ever seen in a softball game. The scoreboard at the field was wrong. It said it was in the 7th when we were in the 6th. Round ball fouled on the first base line. So both teams thought the game was over. After 6 innings, packed everything up, said good game. We're packing everything up, talking with their parents, and us in the press box were a little confused. Eventually straightened it out. We're able to track down the umpires at about a 15-minute delay. And then Mayport CG, they made it interesting, loaded the bases in the bottom of the 7th, but Kindred Richland held on for the victory. 0-2 the count to Andrew Arsvold. Set, and that plunked him. Arsvold hit by a pitch.
At the plate, the right fielder, number 38, Marshall Kloster.
That'll bring up Marshall Kloster for Mayport CG. Oh for 1 with a walk in the 2nd and a run scored. Swung on and missed. 0-1. 8-spot hitter. And a called strike. Quickly now 0-2 to the right fielder. Should Kloster reach? Cole Kritzberger on deck. 13-run lead for Mayport CG. 0-2 pitch outside. A ball and 2 strikes. One and two. Walsh sets, delivers outside as Derek Zimmerman Geyer. Joe Stetz enjoying a delicious cheeseburger. I don't know where mine is, but oh, I bet. And just ketchup, no mustard? Okay, I can respect that.
I didn't even ask. What a good person to go give me a cheeseburger. I didn't even ask.
Ground ball, chopper, third base line, and it's foul. 2-2. Also got a Mountain Dew to drink. You're all set there, Joe.
I am very set. I've been set all day.
2-2 Walsh on the rubber. Now sets, delivers, and another foul ball into the netting. It'll stay 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And again, the pitch count is rising again for a Burroughs pitcher. He's up to 27 this inning, and so far no pitcher for the Burroughs has thrown less than 30.
2-2. Walsh trying to get out of the inning.
Ooh.
And a called strike as Walsh strikes out the side, but Mayport CG, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 on base. We've played 3 complete on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard. Mayport CG 14, Hillsboro-Central Valley 1 on yourliveevent.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000-plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today.
Top half of inning number 4 for Mayport CG as they'll step in. So far, wrong scoreboard. Home team, Jake Hutter. So far, 3 innings pitch has been cruising, gave up 1 earned run. On 3 hits, has not walked anyone. Hit 1. And no strikeouts yet. But a good solid outing here for the Patriot pitcher. As Cole Hebel leads it off, 2-0. First pitch was hit by a pitch at first. Outside 3-0, and then was forced down on a infield fly rule. The ball dropped, and Hebel, maybe just out of instinct, tried to go to second and then was easily tagged out for the final out of the inning. 3 balls and a strike to Hebel. That one fly ball right field, and that one will drop in front of the right fielder. Right in front of Marshall Kloster, and that will be a leadoff single. Aaron Johnson will step in. 0 for 1. And a called strike, 0-1. Johnson an infield fly in that first inning. 0-1 on its way. Rounder third base. Picked by Fugelberg. Throw on to second in time for 1. Back to first, not in time. It'll be a fielder's choice. So 5 for the force out on Hebel at second. Johnson reaches by a fielder's choice. He'll occupy first. That'll bring up Gannon Limke.
Up to bat, the left fielder, number 8, Gannon Limke.
Limke 1 for 1, a leadoff double. In the second, came around to score the only run for HCV. A big cut off balance and 0-1. East Region Softball continues on Monday from Koss Field at 1 o'clock. Ball and a strike to Limke. Couple of losers out games. The Hankinson Co-op Pirate Fast Pitch versus Grafton at 1. And following that will be Pembina County North and Mayport CG. Those are the 2 loser out matchups. You lose, your season's done. Win, and then you play a state qualifier on Tuesday. 2 balls and a strike. Limke chases outside, and it's now 2-2. Then the semifinals. First one is Thompson versus Northern Cass, and the second one is Central Cass versus Kindred Richland. Grounder, Satchram, throw on to first, and not in time. Limke beats it out. It's an infield single. A little slow hopper here. That's one thing at Scott Berry Field. The grass a little extra thick, and a lot of it can easily kind of deaden a ground ball. You saw it there as a slow grounder to Satchram. Took that one extra hop, and that allowed Limke flying down the line to beat it out for the infield single. I'm going to bring up Devin Johnson. Singled in the second, was picked off, however, at first. As they'll fly that one to left, Bergstrom takes a couple steps back. Now a step in, makes the play for out number 2. 2 down for Jackson Anderson, with runners at first and second. Anderson, an RBI single. First pitch swinging, a liner to center. Kritzberger will make the play, and that will retire the side. No runs on 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 on base. And that will do it for the Burros in the top of the 4th, as it's still a 14-1 lead for Mayport CG on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard.
One of the main benefits of moving to the Halsted Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halsted Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
So bottom of the 4th, Mayport CG will look to increase their lead. As it stands right now, the Burros are going to have to get 4 runs across in the top half of inning number 5 to try to extend the game. It will be 9-1-2. Cole Kritzberger will lead it off, and then back up to Bergstrom and Reed Kritzberger. RBI single in the second in his second plate appearance, and then a ground out his first plate appearance. Thanks, Derek. Appreciate it.
If anyone's wondering, he just brought him his cheeseburger.
No one was wondering.
Kritzberger pops that one up, and that one will.
I would have saved it.
That one will get out of play, as now another collection on our balls being caught up in the netting. That's now ball number 4. Nice little 3-pack of them right next to each other.
Well, I'm just saying, if that net wasn't there, I would have been your saving
Yeah, thank
man.
you. I would have needed it.
You saw it. I was reaching for it.
Oh yeah. I feel safe. Foul back, out of play. That one will get over us.
Yep, that one will.
It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I was waiting for the thud to hit like the roof.
Yeah. It's a little scary at Central Cast. They got a tin roof above us on the press box. That thing echoes. Round ball, shortstop. Throw on to first and out. Got him by about a fraction of a step there. Cole Kritzberger, as Aaron Johnson fires a strike on. 6-3 the put out for 1 away. Close play there, but the out call by the umpire. And back to the top of the order, and Ethan Bergstrom takes outside for ball 1. Fourth time through the order. The 1-0 pitch behind him. Bergstrom 1 for 2. Came to the plate twice in the second. First time a walk and a run scored, then had the grand slam later on in the second inning. And fouled back, 2-1. Reed Kritzberger on deck for Mayport CG. Patriots, if they can hold on, they'll play Thompson on Monday night. As a grounder, third base. Devin Johnson throw on to first, and that one's not in time. So Bergstrom, an infield single.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 10, Reed Kritzberger.
That'll bring up Reed Kritzberger. A single, a walk, 2 runs scored. Walsh will step off and looks back the runner Bergstrom. 1 out, a runner at first for the center fielder Reed Kritzberger. With Sawyer Satcham on deck. Walsh sets a look at first, now delivers. And that's low. 2-0. The Burros, they'll have 8-9-1 due up Magnuson, Walsh, Belials. In the 5th, pickoff attempt to first. Bergstrom slides back in safely. It'll stay 2-0. Pitch is a called strike. Throw down to second as Bergstrom with the stolen base. So 2 balls and a strike. Kritzberger now an opportunity for his first RBI of the game. 2-1. Grounder, that one. Will get through the infield. It'll be a single. Bergstrom had to wait for it to clear the infield. He'll just get to third, but Kritzberger his second hit of the game, and runners are at the corners with 1 away.
Now batting, the short.
That'll bring up Sawyer Satcham. 3 plate appearances, 3 hits, 3 runs scored, 2 RBIs, a double, and a couple singles. First pitch to him is a called strike. Runner going. It's cut off by Belials in front of the base. Kritzberger swipes second. It's now second and third. Still only 1 away. Pitch by Walsh, and that one line to left field as right to Limke. He'll take a step back, make the catch. Runner tagging from third. Bergstrom will score as Sawyer Satcham, the RBI, sacrifice fly. It's now 15-1 in favor of Mayport CG.
Now up to the plate, the first baseman, number 2, Jordan Evans.
2 away. Jordan Evans will step in. Walsh sets and delivers. Outside. 1 for 2, a single, as well as hit by a pitch, an RBI, and 2 runs scored. Walsh sets and delivers. And that one, fly ball center field. Jackson Anderson going back, turns around, it's over his head, and it'll roll all the way to the wall. Kritzberger is in. As Evans, a big turn towards second, but thought better of it. It's an RBI double, and it's a 15-run Patriot lead. I'll bring up Lucas Fugelberg for Mayport CG.
Number 13.
And Braden Walsh is your pitcher. Andrew Doolum is the catcher. That's your battery for HCV. Fugelberg, first pitch, a called strike. Cole Hebel at first, Peyton Belials at second, Aaron Johnson at short, and Devin Johnson at third base. Fugleberg 1 for 2, a hit by a pitch and a run scored. Fly ball, foul territory down the third base line. It'll drop, and it'll be strike 2. Alec Magnuson in right, Jackson Anderson in center, and Gannon Limke in left. It's your defensive positioning for Hillsboro-Central Valley in the bottom half of inning number 4. The 0-2. As that one grounded on a hop right to Hebo, a good snag at first. And he'll take it to the bag. 3 unassisted, retires this side. But Mayport CG gets 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors, they left 1 on base. 4 complete. Mayport CG 16, Hillsboro-Central Valley 1 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll-free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, it's time now for our in-game update brought to you by Rich Gerke and Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, through 4 innings of play, 1 run on 5 hits, 2 errors. They've left 3 on base. For Mayport CG, 16 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They've left 4. It's your in-game update. Rich Gerke and Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro. For auto, farm, home, or business, give them a call today, 701-436-5777. So Alec Magnuson, a grounder to short. Satcham on to first in time. 6-3 the putout. 1 away. So that'll bring up Braden Walsh for Hillsboro-Central Valley.
Now batting the pitcher, number 7, Braden Walsh.
Started out as second, is now on the mound. The Burros are going to have to get 6 runs to try to extend the game. One 1-0. Walsh 0 for 1, grounded out to lead off the third. Called strike 1-1. The 1-1 pitch outside. Jake Hutter is now Lucas Fugelberg is on the mound, a pitching change for Mayport CG. As a called strike. So Fugelberg now in relief. Swung on and missed, and a strike. So Lucas Fugelberg gets his first strikeout. 2 away. Bergstrom is now in at third. I think Hutter is now in left field. Last chance now, Peyton Beliles. Rounder right back to Fugelberg. He'll throw it on to Evans at first. 1-3, retires the side, and that'll do it. So Fugelberg, a 1-2-3 inning in relief with a strikeout, no runs, no hits, no errors, none left on, and that will do it. As Mayport CG advances in the Region 2 tournament, they'll stay in the winner's bracket. The Burros will play 10:30 on Monday morning in a loser-out game, and they're going to have to come all the way back in the loser's bracket to try to stay alive here at the Region 2 tournament. Time of the game, 1 hour and 25 minutes. We'll wrap it up when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at FullServiceFoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at the Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about the Hope Page Public Schools and stay up to date with school and athletic calendars, teacher pages, and news by visiting hope-page.k12.nd.us. We are Spartans. We are learners, leaders, achievers, and believers. We will change the world.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
So Mayport CG advances in the Region 2 tournament. There we go. Now I can hear myself. So Mayport CG will advance in the winner's bracket. They'll take on Thompson in the final game on Monday night. As Mayport CG with the dominating victory for them here this afternoon into this evening. It got started in the first inning. Mayport CG 4 runs in inning number 1, helped out by 2 errors on the same play followed by 2 errors by Cole Hebel on the same play, which allowed 3 runs to score. The Burros got 1 back in the top of the second, but then Mayport CG exploded for 9 runs in the bottom of the second, highlighted by an Ethan Bergstrom grand slam for the Patriots. They had in another run in the third and 2 runs in the fourth, and that's how we got to our final score of 16-1. The Patriots advance in the winner's bracket. They'll play Thompson. The Burros are going to play against Larimore at 10:30 on Monday morning. It's our game recap. We'll come back. We'll get you our post-game awards when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program for kids. It's a young savers club with various incentives, including newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to find out more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
The aisles at Mix Grocery and Hope are filled with products you know and love. That's why Mix Grocery is your one-stop shop for all of your shopping needs. Mix has a deli, bakery, produce, and fresh meat. Whether you're looking for quick and easy meals or trying a new recipe, you'll find what you need at a great value. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mix Grocery in Hope, North Dakota. 701-945-2691.
The vision of the Findlay Sharon Public School is to educate today's learners for tomorrow's world. The mission of the students and staff is to have the power, pride, opportunity, wisdom, effort, and relationships to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Through this effort, students at the Findlay Sharon Public School will become well-rounded, confident, and responsible individuals who aspire to achieve their full potential. To learn more, visit FindlaySharonSchool.com. And go Spartans!
We'll name some awards here right now. We'll start with our Enbridge Energy Players of the Game, one for each team. For Mayport CG, we'll give that to Sawyer Satcham. Okay. Sawyer Satcham was 3 for 3. All four plate appearances were productive plate appearances. A single in the first, a 2-run double in the second, then as another single in the third. And in the fourth, he added an RBI sacrifice fly. So he was 3 for 3 with 3 RBIs. Also added in a stolen base as well. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, we'll give that to Gannon Limke. 2 for 2, a double and a single, and a run scored, the lone run scored. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, those will be your Enbridge Energy Players of the Game. To you by Enbridge, the Enbridge Line 3 replacement project. Work has begun and safety is their top priority. Robust COVID-19 safety measures have been enacted to make sure that everyone comes home safely. Learn more by visiting enbridge.com/line3.us. Move on to our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, and leg game number 2. Really no question about that. It goes to Ethan Bergstrom, the grand slam in the second inning. For him, drove in 4 runs, part of a 2-hit day. He was 2 for 3. Also added in a walk, 3 runs scored with those 4 RBIs for him here today. So Ethan Bergstrom gets our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection for that second inning grand slam. And our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, that will go to Reed Kritzberger. Reed Kritzberger, 2 for 3 with 3 runs. Reed Kritzberger, 2 for 3 with 3 runs. Also had a walk as well. 3 runs scored for Reed Kritzberger, as he is your RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro and Drayton. You can visit them online at planterdoc.com. Take one final break, and then we'll get you our final stats when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
You may know that Big Tex Trailers already offers you industry-leading features like mega ramps, HD suspension, and the all-new hydraulic dovetail. Every time you hook on, know that your Big Tex is up for the job. See Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro to find out what owning a Big Tex can do for you. Shop the full line of Big Tex products from ATV trailers to goosenecks to dump trailers and more. Visit your Big Tex dealer, Bloomfield Enterprises, Hillsboro. Contact him at 701-430-0877.
There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between 2 of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
Final segment here. We'll run down our final stats for you on yourliveevent.com as Mayport CG has the 16-1 victory against Hillsboro-Central Valley. Your final stats on yourliveevent.com for Hillsboro-Central Valley. 1 run on 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 on base. Peyton Belials 0 for 3. Today, Andrew Doolam was 0 for 2. Cole Hebel 1 for 2 with a single. Was also hit by a pitch. So, Cole Hebel 1 for 1 with a single and a hit by a pitch. Aaron Johnson 0 for 2. Gannon Limke 2 for 2 with a run scored. Devin Johnson 1 for 2. Jackson Anderson 1 for 2. Alec Magnuson 0 for 2. And Braden Walsh. Trying to understand this new fangled iPad statistics. So Gannon Limke was 2 for 2. Then Devin Johnson was 1 for 2. As was Jackson Anderson 1 for 2. Then Alec Magnuson 0 for 2. And Braden Walsh 0 for 2. Pitching-wise for the Burros, it was Aaron Johnson. He'll get the loss. He went 1 inning, gave up 4 runs. 1 of them was earned, struck out 1, allowed 2 hits, and walked 1, also hit 1 batter on a total of 38 pitches. Then Peyton Belials came in. He went 1 inning, 41 pitches, gave up 9 runs. All of them were earned on 6 hits. He walked 2, hit 1 batter, did not record a strikeout. Then Braden Walsh, 2 innings, pitched 48 pitches, gave up 3 runs. All of them were earned, struck out 3, gave up 5 hits, and hit 1 batter. Those are the stats for Hillsboro-Central Valley. For Mayport CG, Ethan Bergstrom 2 for 3 with 3 runs scored. Of course, had that grand slam responsible for all 4 of his RBIs. Reed Kritzberger was 2 for 3 with 3 runs scored. Sawyer Satcham 3 for 3 with 3 runs scored. Also stole a base. Jordan Evans 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored. A single and a double. Lucas Fugelberg 1 for 3 with a run scored. Jake Hutter was 1 for 3 with a run scored. Andrew Oswald 1 for 2 with a run scored. Marshall Kloster was 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored. Also was walked once. Then Cole Kritzberger 1 for 3 with a run scored. Pitching wise, Jake Hutter will get the win. He went 4 innings on 43 pitches, an economical outing for him. Gave up that 1 earned run on 5 hits, hit 1 batter. And Lucas Fugelberg on in relief. He went 1 inning on 9 pitches. Had 1 strikeout. Did not give up a hit, did not walk anyone, did not hit a batter. Your final stats for Mayport CG, 16 runs, 13 hits on 1 error, 4 left on base. So that'll do it here for day number 1 from Veterans Memorial Stadium at Scott Berry Field from the Almeyer Sports Complex. Day 2 coming up on Monday. 4 more games for you, which we'll have right here on yourliveevent.com. It'll get started right away at 10:30. It'll be Larimore versus Hillsboro-Central Valley. in a loser-out game. Second loser-out game follows it. It'll be Findlay Sharon Hope Page versus Haddon Northwood. The winner of those two games will face each other in game number 7. And the final game, the winners bracket side, a pivotal matchup here at the region tournament, as the winner of Thompson versus Mayport CG just has to win one game to then advance to the state tournament. So that wraps us up here for day number 1 here on YourLiveEvent.com. Thank you to all the sponsors that you have seen and heard. Also, thank you to the Norman County Fair, June 23rd through the 26th. That's where the summer begins and the fun never ends. Visit them. Visit all of our sponsors here as they are able to make this coverage possible. Whenever possible, please patronize them. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you. 4 games down. 4 more coming up here beginning on next Monday. We'll have them all for you on YourLiveEvent.com. Thank you to Derek Zimmerman-Geyer, Joe Stetz here for their work through the first day as well. I'm Brady Sewell saying thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you have a great rest of your weekend here, YourLiveEvent.com, and we hope to see you again on Monday for more of the North Dakota Class B Region 2 Baseball Tournament.